Hi there, my name is Jane. I'm known as Whoopsie-Daisy on Splitcoaststampers, and today I'm going to show you how to make this really cute accordion style card holder. On my score pal, I have a sheet of designer paper that measures 6 inches by 12 inches. See the front? It's basic gray. And I'm going to score this at 4.5, 6.5, and 11 inches. Give the scored lines a good crease and then set it aside. Next up, you have another sheet that matches the first one, and it measures 4 inches by 6 inches. And I have punched a decorative edge for my flap using this Martha Stewart punch. And on the non-punch side, I'm going to turn it over, put it up against the edge of my score pal, and score it down the length at 2 inches. Give it a good crease. Going back to the original base that we created for the box, I have adhered score tape all along the 1-inch flap here, top flap. Peel that off. And to that, we're going to add the 4x6 designer paper. The non-punch side will go straight across along the scored line. And now you have the base for your box. We're going to work next on the sides, making the accordion folds. Here I have a piece of designer paper that measures 3 3/4 by 4 inches. You'll need 2 of those, 1 for each side. I'm going to score along the 4-inch side at 1/2 inch intervals, all the way across, like so. Give the scored lines good creases. And in the interest of time, I have here 2 sets that I have pre-scored and put score tape on each end. I'm going to go back to the base of your box and peeling off one end. You're going to measure along the bottom here, line it up along the bottom here. And most importantly, try to get as close to the edge as possible. There you have it. That's one side. Do the same to the other. Just take care that the designer paper goes in the same direction when you do this. I have done it where it turns out upside down. And this score tape is very tacky. So once you adhere, it's not coming off. There you go. So now I have the 2 flaps here. I'm going to turn it over so you can see how I do the other side. Peel off. Line up along the bottom here. And go up the side as close to the edge as possible. There you go. Crease the folds and you've got one side done. Do the other side. Peel off the tape. Line up along the bottom here, and then go up along the side as close to the edge as possible. Crease the folds, and now you have your basic box. If you look at the underneath of the top flap here, you'll see that there's a seam. I'm going to add ribbon to my box. If you don't want a ribbon, you can just go ahead and cover it up in just a sec. What I'm going to do is put a piece of score tape all along the seam. Peel that off. And to that, I'm going to add 2 pieces of ribbon. These are 12 inches long. Go in about 1.5 inches from the end here with each ribbon. So that's one ribbon here, 12 inches long. The other ribbon on the other side, like so. And to this, I'm going to add a designer piece of paper that measures 2 inches by 6 inches to cover up the seam. Go right along the scored line here. And there you have it. Okay. Go ahead and tie up the bow up on top. This ribbon is from Stamping Up. You'll notice that my designer paper is different from my step-by-step tutorial. That's because I've tried this video so many times that I've actually run out of the Kyoshi basic gray paper. I found that YouTube only allows for 10 minutes. So there we have it, pretty bow. Next comes the magnet. We have here the magnets from basic gray. You see that there's a positive and a negative. We're going to take the positive out. Add a tiny piece of score tape to the back of it. Peel it off. And closing up the box, you can just kind of eyeball where the middle of the box is, right around there. And we're going to adhere this to the inside of the box, so you can see the positive sticking up at you. To that, I'm going to add a negative magnet. This is fun. So if you just pop it on, that's where it matches up. You're going to peel off the negative sticker and the adhesive that is sticking on there. I'm just going to take this off real quick, it's faster. You'll see that the adhesive comes off very easily. And this is the reason why I prefer to use the score tape instead of leaving this tape on there. So here I'm going to add the score tape. Peel that off. Pop it onto the box again. Close the lid and line it up. Just kind of reach in there. And all you have to do is give it a real gentle tap. And it should come off. There. Give it a good press. Close it back up. Make sure it seals. There you go. Easy as that. Next, I'm going to show you real quick how I did the inserts. If you look at my original box, you'll see that inside I have tabs for all occasion. I have a card base that measures 5.5 inches by 3 7/8, and using my 1 3/4 inch punch, I have created circles for the tab. Just like that. And using one of my favorite sentiments from the Stampendous Orchid set, I'm going to ink it up. I like this because I can manipulate the sentiment to line up inside my circle like that. I'm going to ink it up real quick with my Memento grape jelly stamp. Add a piece of adhesive to that. Line it up. Stick on the top, and there you have your insert. I'll put that in here. I have one for birthday. And I have just for you. And I made some cards to go with that from Greeting Farms. So I'll put that in there. Very cute. And one more just for you. There you have it. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you, and see you again real soon.